This kid's fire.
What's that? What's that, brother? What's that? What's that, brother? Brother, what's that, brother? What's that? What's that, brother? Brother, what's that? What's that, brother? What's that? What's that, brother? Brother, what's that, brother? What's that? What's that, brother? Brother,
Welcome to a late night show. What's going on, guys? What's going on, guys? I'm here. I'm ready for the extra very show. Got my strawberry dream. Echeverry captain in the side once again. Look at these guys. Echeverry. Yes, guys, welcome back to another stream. We are live to speak about the massive game versus a club named Brugge on Wednesday night into the UEFA Champions League refreshed edition, guys. I'm talking about refreshed. I'm feeling hella refreshed, boys, because today I've not done any streams. I've done a video this morning telling you guys how good I feel. You know what I mean? I'm feeling amazing right now. You know what I mean? Didn't do no streams. Hit the gym, had a nice little workout, done a little 2-2 cardio, hit up a strawberry drink, and now, guys, we're cooking on gas. Yeah, we're about to watch Echeverry cook. Mastantuono is about to start as well. That game kicks off in about 45 minutes. We're going to go over to the second channel and do the watch along on there this time. So make sure you follow the second channel. We'll redirect you. But I wanted to speak about the game on Wednesday. I want to speak about the game on Wednesday, guys, coming up against Club Brugge, because I know some people, I know Sai was saying this, and I know some people are saying like, oh, you know what, don't really want to be in this Champions League now. I want to focus on the Premier League and just like make sure that we get in Champions League football for next year and maybe give it a good go at the FA Cup. But I wanted to ask you guys in the chat, right, because there is a poll currently running. And about 20% of City fans are saying, about 20%, so what's that, like 1 in 5? Around 1 in 5 City fans at the moment are saying, you know what, let's just go out on Wednesday and focus on the Premier League and the FA Cup. And my question is, yeah, does yesterday not give you any sort of like, no, come on, man, we need to push. Now, let me just repeat and let me explain that I do not believe that we're going to win the Champions League, yeah. I don't believe we're going to win the Champions League this season. However, I don't think that we should be a club, right? And this is just my opinion, and I respect your opinions here. My opinion, I don't think that we should be a club that wants out of competitions. I think that we should be a club that even in our worst season ever, all right, chill. Maybe not our worst season ever, right? Even in one of our worst seasons in like recent memory, yeah, I don't think that we should be just getting out of this competition to focus on the Champions League. I think that is not the right approach, in my opinion, right? My opinion is that even when it's going shit, which it is this season, we should be a club that says, no. We don't take the easy option, which is to get ourselves out of the Champions League by basically losing against Club Brugge and focusing on the Premier League. If we have to suffer pain, we have to suffer pain. If we get Real Madrid in the playoffs or in the round of 16 or something like that, then we get them. And if we get cooked 5-0, we get cooked 5-0. We take the L, we take the pain, and we use that as momentum. We use it as an incentive, and we use it to learn from these mistakes. What we don't do, in my opinion, is go, you know what, let's just take the L against Bruges and just fucking focus on the Premier League. Because for me, that is accepting defeat. And accepting defeat, in my opinion, is not the right mentality that this football club should have. And I don't think this is the mentality that Khaldoon would want or accept. I don't think it's the mentality that Pep would want or accept. And I don't think it's what the players would want or accept. Yeah. So for me, and people will say, well, LB, what I don't, and this is a fair point. And let me answer the question. What I've heard in the comments, so I've been reading the comments. Some people in the comments are saying stuff like, well, LB, if you don't think we're going to win the Champions League, why don't we just go out now? No. Yeah. The people do the lottery, yeah. You know the lottery, yeah. You get 7 numbers, you win the lottery, bang, millionaire, maybe a billionaire. No one actually expects to win the lottery, yeah, but you do it on the off chance that you actually fluke it and win it. You can't just go out because you don't think that we're not going to win the champion. You have to try. You have to try and win the tournament. And I would say this as well. Yeah. Yes, we've been bad this season in the Champions League and in the Premier League, right? However, Chelsea were not particularly great the year that they got rid of Frank Lampard, right? And they went and won the damn thing, yeah? Now, you won't need to guess who they fucking beat in the final, but they went and won the damn thing. You do not have to be good to win this tournament. You do not have to be good to win this tournament. You can be mediocre and win this tournament because you need luck, you need refereeing decisions sometimes, and it's a one-off game. And we've shown yesterday in the second half, we created loads of chances. We've shown at times during this season that we've been okay. And of course, there is still the matter of the transfer window still being open. If we can get some players in, then who knows what can happen. But for me, I just think this is a massive... I just don't think it's the right approach, guys. And I know the majority of people are with me because I've seen the poll. But to the people that think that that is the right decision to get out on Wednesday, I think that you should reconsider your position. I think that you should believe that going for stuff, even when we severely doubt that we can win it, I think that you should reconsider it. I think you should back us to try. For me, it's all about the whole thing. You know me, yeah, and people who watch me for a long time will know this, right? For me, not just in football, yeah, but in life, yeah, it's all about intent, bro. It's all about intent. Too many people these days just fucking give up before they've even started. Yeah, real talk, chat. Yeah, am I saying this truthfully? Yeah, whether it's the gym, whether it's the diet, whether it's a job, career, whether it's football. Yeah, too many people these days give up before you've even started, mate. Yeah, that's the truth. Yeah, you gotta keep going, man. You gotta actually try. And sometimes it ain't gonna be pretty, bro. I'll be real with you, man. Like, bro, I'll be honest with you right now, yeah. My elbow right now is like a rich tea biscuit, bro. Yeah, it is crumbling apart. I can't lift nothing yet. Even this, yeah, lifting this water bottle like this, yeah, it hurts me, yeah. I'm still out here at the gym, Rev, yeah. I'm still out at the gym, getting my sessions in and that. You know what I mean? Obviously being sensible and that where necessary. I'm still there grinding, bro, trying to get the work in, Brev. Yeah. You can't just give up. You gotta keep going, man. You can't just be like, oh, we're trash, so let's just give up. No. I'll tell you what the right attitude for me is, yeah? We're going to keep fucking, we're going to turn up on Wednesday against Brugge, and we're going to give it everything we fucking got, mate, yeah? We're going to give it everything we've got. And if everything we've got on Wednesday is not good enough, then we hold our hands up and say, we ain't good enough, we don't deserve to be in the last 16. We don't deserve to be in the playoffs. That's what we do, yeah? We be humble. Fair play Brugge, fair play other teams in the Champions League. You're better than us. We got to go back to the drawing board. We got to look at where this went wrong. We know where it went wrong, most of us, in the summer, transfer window, all that kind of stuff, and we fix it, yeah? But I really don't think we should be going, let's just get ourselves out of this competition because we're crap. No. For me, that is not the right thing. That is not the right thing, mate. You know, and I've said this before as well, yeah? This is what I've said before, people. Here's the situation. If we can get a midfielder in, right, who's half decent, we have half a chance of winning the Champions League. And I know people are going to be like, you're delusional. I'm not delusional. I'm not. If we get a midfielder in, yeah, obviously we've got to get past Brugge and the round of 16, but obviously they can play in the playoff game. We're not that shit. The problem is our midfield is awful, right? And if we don't get a midfielder in, we will get cooked. We will get cooked. If you can get me a decent midfielder in, you could make the semi-finals. You're in the semi-finals. It's 2 games. See what happens, man. But I just don't want to be giving up, man. Do you know what I mean? This is why I don't want to go out, because people keep on saying to me like, oh yeah, do this, do it. I'm like, I don't want my season to be over in January, mate. Now, luckily, we've got Leyton Orient. Now, we should be beating them. I'm pretty sure most people can accept that City should be beating Leyton Orient. Obviously, that magic of the FA Cup and shit. And I know everything about Leyton Orient, respect them and all that kind of stuff, yeah. We should be beating them. We should do. But I don't want my season to be over, mate, yeah? Because people are like, yeah, but the season's not over because we're fighting for the top 4. Fighting for the top 4 that's not real, bro. That's not a real thing. Fighting for the top 4. No. Trophies is where it's at, mate. FA Cup and Champions League, mate. That's what you'll remember. Yeah, that's what you'll remember. Not finishing 3rd or 4th or 5th. Now, I want to finish in the Champions League, yeah, because for me, we got to be in that Champions League. But it shouldn't be sort of like it shouldn't be, oh, yeah, let's just get out of the competition so we can focus on getting champion. No. Nah, not for me, mate. Not for me. Guys, we got to up our game, man. We really, really do, you know. And what I would also say is, yeah, this is another point, right? I get some of your comments up on screen in a sec, yeah, I'm reading them. I'm just on I'm deep in my thoughts, guys. I've been thinking about this all day because I've not done a stream all day, so I've got a lot to say, yeah. Here's another situation, right? If you're one of the people, the statistically 1 in 5, yeah, the 1 in 5 people in the chat who are saying get out of the Champions League, I think you should direct that sort of position as a frustration, really, to the board and the manager for the shit summer, mate. Yeah. I think what you should be doing is you should be saying, yeah, in my opinion, but obviously do what you want. No. We're going for the Champions League. We'll go in there as long as we can possibly last. And we go for the FA Cup, we go for the Premier League. And if we miserably fail and we don't get top 4, that is on, sorry to say this, yeah, some of you might not like it, but it's the truth. That is on because the board have effed up and the manager effed up in the summer with a transfer strategy. That's the truth. But what we shouldn't be doing is going, oh, just fuck the Champions League off so we can focus on the Premier League. I don't think that's the right thing to do, man. I really don't think so. I think we've got to be. I just can't be doing that, man. We can't be getting ourselves out of the champion. We've won it once, mate. And I've got to also say this. I know I keep saying this. I've got one more point to make, right? I've got another point to make, yeah? The standard of football across Europe at the moment, bar a couple of teams, is not that great, guys. Honestly, man. It's not particularly great. Yeah, Bayern are a little bit iffy this season. Leverkusen are not as good as they were last year. PSG obviously cooked us, but they haven't been great this year either. Real Madrid have been very hit and miss. The only teams I would really say, from my point of view, is probably Barcelona, who look scary. But even so, I've had a couple rough patches, and Liverpool. I'm not too sure what's going on with the Italian sides. I'll give you that one. Don't know what's going on there. And the Portuguese, I can only say what I know. But the standard of these teams this year isn't particularly good. And obviously, we brought in Mamouche, very promising. He can't play on Wednesday, which is super disappointing, but he can play in the playoffs if we make it. We've obviously brought in the two young centre-backs. They won't be used in the Champions League going forward, in my opinion, but they'll be used to allow the likes of Ake, Diaz, Gavadio, and Akanji rest before the big game in the Champions League, so we can come into it fresh, which they desperately need, especially Akanji and Josko Gavadio. So if we can get that midfielder in, right? And I don't know who it's going to be, and I don't know if we're going to sign someone. I do think we're going to sign someone. But I don't know if we're signing a midfielder. I think it might be Cambiaso, and maybe stick him in midfield. But if we get him, surely it has to be better than what we've got at the moment, guys. Surely it has to be better than what we've got. And if we do that, let's see where we can go. We're not a bad team. Listen, I've said a lot about this team this year because I think it's needed to be said, because I think people need to understand, the situation that we're in, and understand that these players are not a lot of these players, unfortunately, not good enough anymore because of their age and their decline. However, for a one-off game, for a two-legged game, they can still put in a top performance. Consistently for a full season, I don't think we've got it in the tank. And I think that's why we've really struggled amongst injuries and whatnot. But I think that's why we struggled. But you saw Gundogan yesterday. I thought Gundogan played really well. Yeah, Bernardo was running his socks off, played really well. These players that we've criticised this year, and rightly so, because, criticism is fine, abuse is not. They pulled it. They put in good performances yesterday. They've not just gone completely shit, like they can never play good again. I think that's done. I think they've done in terms of long term and medium term. But a one-off game, they're certainly still there, and they can put in a performance, mate. Yeah, so we can't be giving up, man. We can't be giving up, mate. Honestly, guys, we got to keep it. I've seen the Mahrez goal. Oh my god, mate. My goal. Yeah, we have Mahrez. Yeah. Oh my days. What a guy. Yeah, my goat. Best City winger of all time. Unbelievable finish, guys. If you've not seen it for Al Hilal yesterday. Oh my days. Unbelievable goal. You guys got to check it out, man. You guys really got to check it out. Let's have a look at some of your chats then. Is Bob likely for Wednesday? Probably not, mate. He wasn't. I think you'll see him on the bench before you'll see him start. So maybe he might be on the bench. I don't know. But he has been training for like 3 weeks now, something like that. Where does Cambiaso play? I don't want him. Left back, right back, centre mid, left wing, right wing, centre back. He probably plays everywhere. However, I watched the goal highlights of Napoli versus Juventus yesterday. Go and have a look at Napoli's first goal, and look at the way that he defends the cross. And listen, it's a one thing. It's one. I'm not saying like he couldn't defend the cross, so don't sign him. But I'm just saying he looks another passive defender. He looks like another passive defender. Like, you know what I mean? You know how all season we've been asking for like Ruben Diaz, like fucking this guy, like Abdelkader Huzanov. We want that aggression. Look, all I'd say is go on YouTube. The games are on YouTube. Yeah. Go to YouTube, type in Napoli Juventus goal highlights, have a look at Napoli's first goal and look at the way they defended the cross. It was a little bit of a red flag for me. However, he might not play there, he might play midfield. But he was getting cooked on Twitter. I've seen a lot of these Juventus fans are saying, get him out, mate. I've been on Twitter, right? By the way, right? You know Twitter, right? Or X or whatever it's called now. Yeah. You know what the funniest thing is? If you go on like a foreign league, yeah, like and find their tweets. So like I did it for I went on Argentinian football Twitter, right? So you just like type in River Plate and it comes up with all like basically like the equivalent of me and like random City fans, but River Plate fans, bro. And they're all going mad. And it was the same way. I went on Juventus's like Twitter page and like seeing all the Juventus fans on there, and they were cooking it. They're saying, nah, he's gone. He said his head's gone. He said since these links have come out, he's been crap apparently. Apparently, he's been crap since these links come out, and they want him gone, a lot of these Juventus fans. And did you see that news today? What was that news today? Let me see the tweet. Someone shared me the tweet. Oh, what's this? Oh, no, that's not it. Yeah, someone sent me the tweet today, right? Apparently, they reckon they've lowered the ask. So you remember last week? Basically, all the news came out that Juventus wanted like 75 million. 75 million for Cambiasso. Yeah, apparently now they're saying they might do it 60 million. And that's euros, by the way. So it'd be like 53 million quid. Now, I'm telling you this. If it's 53 million quid, I think that deal gets done. I think that deal gets done. I'd be very, very surprised if City don't do the deal at 53 million quid if they think he's that good. Now, bro, I've only seen him once. I thought he was excellent on the ball. Really, really good on the ball. Didn't see enough defensively because they didn't have much defending to do. I saw him yesterday for the goal and I thought, bit sus. Another passive style defender, you know. Another passive style defender, which was a little bit frustrating, man. But yeah, there we go. But yeah, that's the situation with that. I do want to come on to some Pep Guardiola comments as well, because he's been speaking in the press conference. Some of his comments have come out. We've got some news about Jeremy Doku. I'm worried about this. I'm worried about Jeremy Doku. I'm going to speak about that in a second, but I did warn you guys about this. Big up to Danny, says, wanting out of competitions and bigger fish to fry is such an Arsenal thing. I ain't about that, bro. Bigger fish to fry, man. Bigger fish to fry. This is so true, bro. It's not, I just don't think it's the right thing, bro. I just don't think this is the right thing. And listen. If you want to believe that it is, no problem. Yes, I think it's the right thing to do. And obviously 20% of people in the chat think it's the right thing to do. If that's what you think, that's what you think. I ain't trying to say that like you're a dickhead. You know what I mean? I just think you're a knobhead instead. Oh, that's so funny, bruh. I'm only joking, man. It wasn't that funny. Big up to Danny, big up to Massam saying, how can we show this LB speech to the players? Bruh, I try my best, man. You know what I mean? I'm there FaceTiming them on WhatsApp, but they don't answer my calls, bruh. Big up to you, bro. Hopefully you are, man. Big up to Dash, says motivational B. The next Winston Churchill says Dash meta with the 2. Big up, bro. You guys like that speech, yeah? I do love a speech. I do love a speech. LB, look at Pep's comments. I'm gonna look at them now. Hold on, LB. Big up to Jay, says feel we are waiting to beat Brugge, then sign a midfielder, says Jay. Maybe if they beat Brugge and we get into the like playoffs, they might go, you know what? Maybe we do something. I don't know what they're thinking. I'd love to know what they're thinking. I'd love to be a fly on the wall. Yo, who's that guy who hacked City in it? You know what I mean? For the 115. We need him. Do you reckon he'll do us a favor and like hack the academy so we can listen to what they're saying? I want to know what they're saying, man. Anyway, let's have a look what Pep Guardiola's been saying. I actually genuinely haven't seen these comments at all, apart from the Jeremy Doku injury. So this is going to be, this is all news to me. This is all fresh news. Let's see what he's saying. Jeremy Doku will be ruled out of Manchester City action for a while, confirms Pep Guardiola. Pep said this, I don't know how much, but a while, yeah. He will not be ready for Wednesday, for sure. I don't think so for Arsenal. I think we'll see. Guys, can I tell you something? Chat, am I lying? About 3 or 4 weeks ago, I said I'm seriously worried about Jeremy Doku. I think he might be slowly going down the Reece James path. And hear me out before you start trying to cook me. And I did say that, right? And I was injured again. Jeremy Doku's quite a small player, but he's got quite a lot of like muscle in it. And he's a very explosive player. And I'm seriously getting worried here, yeah, that like these reoccurring injuries, these new injuries coming back because of the way that he plays, because of the way that he runs and accelerates. I think we could be in a bit of trouble here with Jeremy Doku. When he comes back from his injury, they need They need to give him 2-3 weeks. Do you remember Ruben Diaz last year? Remember when Ruben Diaz come back from the injury and Pep didn't play him for like a month or whatever it was? And we was all like, where the fuck is Ruben Diaz? We need him. And then he left him for like a month and then he come back and he was chilling. Yeah. I think, bro, Jamie Doku, this is a bad situation, mate. We can't keep this. We can't. We need to protect him. We need to protect him, man. Honestly, it's not good. It's not good. So when he comes back from his injury, I say leave him on the bench for like 3-4 weeks. Let him properly recover. He needs to properly recover because otherwise he's going to keep on getting injured and injured and injured, and he will be finished within 2 more years. And I warned about this. I warned about it last month. I said, yo, I'm starting to see Reece James regen situation here because Reece James is a similar sort of stature. Yeah, Reece James is like not the tallest player in the world, but proper muscly, and he's fast and he's got mad acceleration. And because of that, yeah, you get a couple of injuries, mate, and you can be struggling. So I'm a bit worried about that, man. So listen, hopefully Jamie Doku can get back soon. But when he does come back, leave him. Gotta give him time. You gotta give him time. Okay, he spoke about Huzarov again. Shouldn't have played. He had to take time. It's not easy against Chelsea in the Premier League, coming from another country, no communicating much with mates, arriving with no training to see what you can do, the process. Imagine living what Cousinov has lived and what happened. Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, I think we've spoke about this enough. I think everyone's spoken about it enough. I don't think we need to really go over it again, other than GG's, bro. I like the way you recovered. It was a stinker and hooked error, but you didn't do bad after that, bro. To be honest with you, you settled down. You settled down after maybe 4 or 5 minutes later. You settled down, and to be honest with you, it was all right after that. And I've got to say this, yeah. The way the media, and I think I did speak about this yesterday, but I want to go over it again because it's important. The way the media have crucified this guy is an absolute disgrace. Yeah, a disgrace. Bro, they're acting as if he was fucking shit the whole game. He wasn't. And so, by the way, some City fans are saying that as well. Yeah. So you just need to relax, mate, because you're weirdos. Yes, he made a huge error, right? What else really did he do wrong? Oh, he got booked. What? So getting booked is now a massive issue. What are you talking about, mate? Yeah, what you on about? He made one major error, bro, which was the header. I don't get what we're doing here. People just love to hate, man. People love to hate. Pulpy said it, man. It's the hate economy, innit? People love to hate, mate. I've got to say, I think he did all right after that. I thought he settled down well. He made a huge block. Yeah, he made a huge block. That was probably going to go in. I know there was a guy running on the line. I think it might have been a Kanji or Gavadio was running on the line, but he made a huge block to keep it 1-0. He kept it moving. I think they've well overdone it, mate. I think they've well overdone it. And I think, you know what, he should be proud of himself, man, the way he recovered there. Let's have a look at this. Pep Guardiola on Omar Mamouche. He says this. It was not easy. Reece James was man marking. James, when he's fit, is so strong, so fast, but Mamouche made incredible runs and movements that we couldn't see. He's a calm guy. Pace, shot, aggression, intelligent defending. I'm really pleased with what I've seen so far. Yeah, I liked it. I liked it. The only thing that I was a little bit gutted about is I felt, especially in the second half, I felt like we needed to get him in the game a bit more, man. I felt like we just, I don't know what it was really. I felt like we struggled to get him on the ball enough, and that was a little bit disappointing. That wasn't really his fault, to be honest with you. It was probably just us not really getting the ball out to him enough. I would have liked to have seen him on the ball a little bit more, but I'm thinking this guy is going to be a big player for us going forward. I think it's a brilliant signing. I think it's an absolutely fantastic signing, and the price that we paid, I think honestly, probably by the end of the season, you're probably going to be saying it's a steal. 59 million quid. 59 million pounds. That is a mad price, you know. Honestly, I genuinely think that's a steal, mate. Bro, what is he? 26? How old is he? Have a look how old he is. Mate, Google's fell off, by the way. Yeah. Fully fell off. He's 25. He turns 26 in like 2 weeks. So let's go call him 26. 26. 59 mil. For the best player in the Bundesliga, according to Tiki Barigistan, said he's the best player in the Bundesliga. Honestly, Matt, I just think, yeah, we need to get him on the ball a little bit more. I'd love to see him a little bit more inverted into the midfield, getting more central a little bit, in behind Haaland, get Haaland and Marmoush having a little bit of a link-up. I think that'd be pretty cool. And, yeah, that could be good. Because if you think about it at the moment, right, this year, when Haaland's up top, it's too easy for teams to play against Haaland because, you know, the ball goes up to Haaland, yeah, and there's absolutely nothing going on around him. It's like a ghost town. Yeah. You've got Kovacic. Well, he's going to be 30, 40 yards behind, making his way up because he's too slow. Same with Gundogan. Same with Bernardo. Foden's probably on the wing, right? And then you've had Savio or Doku hugging. There's nothing going on around him. Now, in recent weeks, we've had Kevin De Bruyne push up a little bit close to him. But Kevin ain't got the energy to cause, like, major situations. I think if you got Marmoush, similar to what we did last year with Alvarez, you get Marmoush just behind Haaland, in and around that area, and just say, mate, everyone is going to be marking fucking Haaland, yeah, because that's what they do. They put 2 or 3 players. You just get in and around there, mate, and you can have a little bit of space. You'll pick up pure scraps, and one of 2 things is going to happen. They're going to take the eye off the ball when it comes to Haaland, and focus on you a little bit more, which means Haaland's going to get a bit more space, or they'll just keep focusing on Haaland, and you'll get the space. You know, failing that, Kevin De Bruyne's a little bit further behind, or Foden's a little bit. They can't mark everybody. You can't double up on everybody. And I think Marmoush, you know, I think if you get him into this side and play him a little bit like we was playing Alvarez last year, I think Marmoush is well more suited to this Alvarez role than Alvarez was. Yeah. I'm not slagging Alvarez off. I think he did a fantastic job last year, but he wasn't really. I always say he was clunky. I think that's the best word to say when describing Alvarez in that sort of attacking midfield role. It was very good, but it was clunky. Yeah, it was a clunky position and a clunky player. Whereas you put Marmoush in there, I just think he's going to be much more smooth, much more settled, much more chill. And I think it's going to work. I think it's a brilliant signing. I really, really do. Now, someone mentioned this before. I've seen it in someone's talking about it in the stream. Guardiola said, John Stones, I struggle to see there in defensive midfield. So maybe they asked him, I don't know, it's a bit annoying sometimes you can't see the question. Maybe they asked him, can John Stones play midfield? Because, of course, that was the bombazzo that we got last week. So he's saying, I struggle to see him there in defensive midfield due to his injuries. I prefer to see him at the back as a defender, especially reading situations. He's so good. But I don't have any doubts of John, even Nathan Ake, but they've not been here, says Pep Guardiola. I don't want to see John Stones in the middle. He also says this, except the year of the treble, he's always struggled. Same with Ake. That's why we went to the market. I'd not like to in this period, but they cannot sustain every 3 days playing. This is the problem. Yeah. I would be surprised if they're both here next year, unless the squad allows, and I've not done a squad update. Maybe we have the players available. But if we don't have the players available, sorry, Brev, but one of you has got to go. I think he's had enough, me, Pep, with these 2. Not as persons, not as players, but their fitness. Their fitness has become such an issue that it's that bad that it's affecting other players. And we spoke about this a lot, haven't we, recently on the channel, that when we speak about Ake and Stones, right, of course, we all love them. I don't think you'll see a City fan say a bad word about Ake or Stones. I think they're both brilliant players, fantastic players, right? But their injuries are really, really bad. But their injuries are that bad that it's affecting other players. Because we can't give Gvardiol a rest. We can't give Akanji, we can't give anyone a rest because these players are just always injured, man. Do you know what I mean? So I think this year, I think they might let one of them go, depending on squad space. If we've got the squad space, I'd let them stay. Yeah, I won't be forcing them out the door. I don't want to get rid of them. I don't want to be saying, see you later, pal. Yeah, but if we ain't got the squad space, we sign another midfielder, you know what I mean, a right back or whatever. I don't know. I've not done the numbers. Maybe someone's done the squad numbers. If we've got the numbers available, I'll just keep them. But he will love them even more because they're playing through injuries. I don't think he will, because that's not a good thing. Playing through injuries is all very noble, and it's all like, yeah, play through injuries, amazing. But it's just, you're going to fuck yourself. Eventually, you're going to get injured again. And that just puts the squad back in a shit situation. I just think you can't. I'm with you, John. I think you can probably carry one of them, mate. You can probably carry one of them. They're both homegrown, so there's no issues there with the homegrown situation. Yeah. Big up Mohammed, bro. Says we aren't linked to any midfielder. We don't have much time. Thoughts? We've got 7 days left. So I don't think we're getting one, bro. I don't think we're going to get one, mate. I'm sorry to say. But big up to you, bro. Big up to for the 79 as well. I'll come to the other super chats in a second, guys. Bear with us a second minute. What's he saying about Diaz? The situation is Ruben Diaz is not there. Ake neither. So that's why we are lucky that Akanji stayed and John Stones can help us for our final on Wednesday. So Pep obviously is taking this mad seriously, which I'm glad to see. And I expected nothing less. Yeah. This is a biggie. This is a big game, mate. This is a big game on Wednesday. And I hope we win. I'm desperate to win. Because you know what as well, right? It's not only that I want to win it because I want to be in the Champions League and I want to, not be knocked out in this situation, right? But I don't want to be I bet these fucking this newspaper is just posting this every single day now. Oh man. I was having a good time, and so why did you tell me to read this tweet? But I was having a good time until I read that. Still looking, ole ole, still looking, ole ole. How many fucking countries is in the world? What? 175? 175 countries in the world. Yeah, every single one of them's got a football league. Yeah, every single football league has a team, and every single team has a CDM, and we can't find one. Ole ole. Fucking hell, man. Yo, why'd you make me read that? I'm gonna be real, man. That stressed me out. Still looking. Still looking, FC. Ole, ole. How the hell have they not looked, mate? Yeah? Nah, that stressed me out. I wish I never... I'm going to ignore that, guys. Yeah, I'm going to pretend like I've not read that, yeah? I'm pretending I've not read that, guys. We're going to ignore that, yeah? Because when I see something that's saying we're still looking for a midfielder, yeah, that's not great, bruv. That just tells me we're not getting one. We're just not getting one. Yo, you guys know Darren, yeah? You guys know Darren. Yo, big up Tariq, bro. Oh man, sorry you couldn't make the show last night, man. I was looking. Hopefully you could have come on, man. It would have been good to have you on, but we'll get you on next time, innit? Yeah, I don't know if you guys know Darren in 0161 Darren. Quite big on Twitter and that, yeah. Quite big on Twitter, but like he tweeted something the other day, and I was just like, so true, so true. Basically, City have found a midfielder, yeah. But they can't get him until the summer. Just firm it and tell us, man. Just firm it and tell us. I think that's what they've done. Jack, do you agree with me on that one? Do you agree? Yes or no in the chat? Yeah, simple yes or no. Do you think City have found a midfielder, but they can't get him until the summer, like a Belabor? Maybe they've gone to Newcastle's Bruno or something like that. I think they've identified the player. It's either Bruno, Belabor, something like that. They've gone to the player who said yeah, and either he said, "But I'm not coming till the summer," or he said yeah. They've gone to the club and said, yeah, but we're not selling them I think that's what's happened. I just think firm it, man. Just firm it. Just come out and be like, yeah, they've identified a player, but the player identified, they're struggling to get it. Just tell us, man. Still looking. How can you still be looking, bruv? It's the 26th of January. Rodri got injured in September. Honestly, though, yeah, Danny, I don't know if you're in the chat. I tweeted about this the other day, right? I'd seriously consider just going by Mastantuono, bro, from River Plate, bro. And I know people will be like, yeah, but he's a 10. He's a 10. I think you can get away with playing him in the 8, man. Play him in the 8. I think that'll massively help. Go and get him, mate. And we'll be watching him as well in 12 minutes. Damn, I actually need to end this stream soon as well. We need to go over to the channel. Yeah, he's a 10, bro. He can play. He played deeper the other day, mate. Just go and get him as well. We need someone, man. Acuna's playing as well. That's Soler, by the way. The left back for Argentina. That's the guy who's at Bournemouth, man. So, yeah, let's have a look at some of these quotes, man, before we wrap up, because we need to go over to the second channel for this watch-along. We are doing a watch-along tonight, guys, on More LB. Argentina versus Colombia live It is a big game. Argentina 6-0 against Brazil in the last one. Echeverri, 2 goals, 2 assists. They try to take an assist off him. I ain't having it, mate. It was 2 goals and 2 assists. So he's having the 2 goals and 2 assists. It's a big one. It kicks off in 11 minutes. And yeah, most of it's they stream it on YouTube as well. So if you can't get it, just use a quick VPN. Built to Nadir. I'm not fussed with Doku. Take a rest. We got Marmouche, Savio, Foden, Bob. We got options again on the wing now. It's just the defense that needs fitness. Yeah, I agree. That's what I'm saying, Nadir, innit? Do not rush Doku back, man. Take your time with it. Take your time. We need to take our time. Do not rush him back, mate. I promise you, we will ruin this guy. Yeah. And by the way, yeah, Doku's putting up some respectable numbers, you know. I'm being serious. If I go to his numbers here on transfer market data, yeah, let's have a look what he's on now for the season, GNA wise. He's on 13. 13 GNA in 1,163 minutes. If we do the maths, that's 89 minutes per GNA. You know that's fucking insane. I know football's not all about GNA before the guys come and try and cook me for it. Oh, LB, you're a GNA merchant. I do like GNA. I think it's important, yeah. It's not all about GNA. Yeah, I can differentiate the two. I can spot when someone shouldn't be in the conversations when they've got the high GNA. But GNA is important. And this guy's averaging a goal or assist every 89 minutes. That's very good. That's very, very impressive. But chill with him. Do not ruin him. Otherwise, he'll end up like Reece James. Mark my words on that one, people, yeah? Big up to you, Nadir. Big up to Rob as well, says Tim Sherwood. What a bellend. Mate, this guy is another one of these guys, yeah? He's a clickbait merchant. He's one of these guys, mate, that like, basically, if you hate Man City, right, on YouTube, in mainstream media, you'll get a lot of fans, mate. You get a lot of fans because even though people try and convince themselves that they hate us, not hate us, they try and convince themselves that they don't care about us. The truth is, yeah, we live rent-free in everyone's head. That's the truth. So there's this thing going around now where if you hate us, you get the clicks, you get the views, and what do you get? What do clicks make? Prizes, i.e. cash money, mate. Yeah, you see with Rory Jennings all the time. Every single striker in the world is better than Haaland, bro. Yeah? Fucking everyone. Everybody. Oh, he's better than him, he's better than him, he's better than him, he's better than him. Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne, he's better than him, he's better than him, he's better than him, he's better than him. Pep Guardiola, rather have Klopp, rather have him, rather have Jose, rather have him, rather have him. It's because if you hate us, people like it because everyone don't like us, so they click on it, gets them the cash money, mate. And that's what he's done. Did you see them though as well? Did you see the clip going around of Sky Sports apologising? They apologised, man. They apologised. Did you see that, guys? Yeah, they apologised. Oh, Sky Sports just wants to note that some comments were made earlier on about Manchester City, and Sky Sports wants to make it its viewers are very aware that these are not the views of Sky Sports and were the views of the individual. Oh, grow a pair, man. Oh, what am I listening to? This is why, yeah. I'm gonna be real with you on this one, chat. Yeah, this is why YouTube, yeah, and TikTok and Twitter and all these things is going like that through the roof because no one wants to listen to these guys anymore. Tim Sherwood. Oh, but LB, he played football, so I'd rather... No one wants to listen to Tim Sherwood, yeah? I'm being if it's Kaká, Roberto Carlos, maybe even Wayne Rooney, yeah? Aguero, Yaya Toure, all these ballers, yeah? Fairs. Respectfully, no one really wants to listen to Tim Sherwood that much, yeah? Because as a manager, he was fucking shit. And when you're on there as a pundit, surely like you're giving us tactical talks. Surely that's what you... Nah, mate, get out of here, bro. Yeah? So that's the truth, mate. Yeah, you see it all the time on these shows, mate. All these bozos, man. You're saying all these stupid things, and it's just like, I don't know what's happened to these TV shows, man. You know what it's happened, yeah? I don't know if you guys noticed it. When I grew up watching like football shows, they were either banter, yeah. They were either the game's starting. Yeah, I'm gonna go on to it now. Yeah, they were either banter, yeah, or they were Is it actually starting right now? It's not meant. Yeah, I'm chilling. They were either banter, yeah, like Gillette Soccer Saturday was mad banter, or they was like intelligent, proper football chat with actual real people. I feel like what they've tried to do, they've tried to merge it now. So they've tried to get these like people on who are not that funny, but a little bit funny, but not that funny, who don't really know a lot. And now you're just watching these people who don't really know what they're talking about, who are not that funny, and it's kind of just a bit like, it's dead, man. You know? So yeah, anyway, that's what I've got to say about that. Yo, big up Steve as well. I'm very happy with how we look, man. I like the tweaking tactics I previously pointed out on a show. My Champions League comments were reactionary. I want to win. Yeah, you're a reactionary mutant, bro. Big up to you, bro. And big up to Joris as well. Come on, bro. Big up to you, man. Appreciate you becoming a member, innit? Big up to you. Right, chat. We're going to go live on the second channel because we need to do Echeverry watch. So, Joris, hopefully you join me. The stream's going to redirect you to the second channel, More LB. The link's in the description as well. Echeverry. In the last game against Brazil, he got 2 goals and 2 assists. Man of the match. He's the captain of Argentina. Tonight they play Colombia. The game's live on YouTube. If you're in a different country to the UK, it might be streamed on a different platform. So you might have to use a VPN if you want to watch it on YouTube. Just VPN to the UK. Yeah, don't actually come here because it's a shithole. Virtually do it, and then you'll be able to watch it in it. But yeah, I'll redirect you in it, and I'll see you in a sec. I'm going to go live straight away in it. I'm literally going to go live. And you know what as well, chat? I'm not even going to play a timer in it. I'm not going to play a timer. Right, see you in a sec, yeah? Echeverry, he's very scary.